Welcome, welcome, motherfucking welcome. It is 50 episodes of OTBS with me, your host, Freddie Aloso, with my co-host and my brother, Biggie Mafia. What's going on, bro?
Bro, this shit is wild, man. 50 episodes in, dog. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say other than, again, I appreciate you coming up with this concept, this idea. Yo, listen, again, for those of y'all that don't know, when we do this show, man, we very rarely have a plan of when, what time to do the show, who to have on the show, the questions that we answer, the shit that we talk about. It's all very random. So for those of you who've watched as much, as you could, you've literally, including this episode, have watched 50 episodes of pure fuckery.
Yep.
And we just want to thank y'all, man. And to you know, again, we are unsullied by sponsors, but in commemoration of the 50th episode, I want to shout out 50 Cent and mad fucking random, right? Mad corny and random. So, yo, have you ever had effing vodka? That's like the vodka that 50 Cent promotes. Have you ever had it? Yo, man, I got put onto this like a few years ago, man. And I'm not a big drinker.
Mhm.
I'm not a big drinker, man. But yo, this is one of the smoothest drinks that I've ever had in my life, bro. And I don't promote alcohol too much, man. But you see this right here? I'm gonna get that there you
Okay.
go. You guys got free advertising.
There you
Free
go.
advertising. And again, we wouldn't mind some sponsors. But yo, this episode, man, I'm gonna do it up a little bit, man.
Let's go. We
I
bring
got
it back to the old days.
yo, listen, man, we're gonna kick it old school just for an episode, man. You see, I got my red cup, the stereotypical get drunk cup. That's what everybody fucking,
The red solo.
yeah, man. I'm a I ain't gonna go too crazy on the first cup, but we gonna celebrate just a little bit, man. Yo, it's New Year's fucking day, man.
New Year's
Yo, this
Day.
the first
Before
day.
before we get too crazy,
Go
we got to
ahead,
give a
bro.
shout out to our boy
Oh
Rick
man,
at
show off the
Patience and
drip.
Faith with a
Show off
dope
the drip, bro.
50,
Show off
50th
the drip.
episode
Show off the drip.
tease. We will throw we'll go ahead and throw the Instagram and the Facebook for Patience
Facts
with
though.
Faith
Facts though.
down below. He ships, he does everything, signs, t-shirts, stickers, whatever you can think of, he does it. Check it out. Great friend of the show. Maybe we'll get him on one day, but we'll get there.
Yeah, man. Yo, listen, man. We do our best to support um all of our local businesses, man, especially the ones that we frequent. Like we had mentioned Brothers Barbecue a few weeks back.
Mhm.
Uh I've mentioned countless times Rose's Kickboxing that my kids frequent. Patience and Fate, their custom design. If you guys have not yet seen their Instagram, his designs are immaculate, man. They're flawless. Yo, we
Whatever you can come up with, he'll make it. Shit.
listen, man, and
Look,
shout out, yeah,
the step brothers, right?
for real. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Like again, shout out to all of the businesses and all of the people who have helped us thus far, man. Shout out to Sweets by Bree, little
Grease by Bree.
selfless promotion there. Check out Sweets by Bree on her Instagram. Trying to think what else, man. Um, listen, bro. I am very grateful for all of the help and the support that we've had, and even me being at work, man, and people just coming up to me asking like, "Yo, bro, what's up with the pod, man? I ain't get a link. You ain't been sending out the links and all this shit." I'm like, "Yo, you know what? That just goes to show me that you know, uh, we garnering a lot of support from people, and I,
100%.
I appreciate all of the friends and family that are out there, and you know, uh,
We appreciate the love.
for real.
Like just being stopped, like, yo, I checked out your show. Show was hilarious. You guys are doing great. Keep doing the thing, giving us feedback. We'd love it. Keep
Yeah,
it up.
man.
We appreciate each and every one of you guys coming back every week and, listening to the fuckery and the good times that we're having. Like, we're just
Right.
two brothers shooting the shit. Like, that's what we like to do.
That's
Get
it,
a
man.
drink, answer some questions, keep them coming, man. We'll keep doing the show.
Listen, man. Again, this is episode number 50, and we are recording this show on the first day of 2025. Um, if it's okay with you, Os, man, I kind of just want to give my just a real quick year in review
Go ahead, bro.
of 2024 while I take another sip of this cranberry and well, it's not a little cran apple and vodka. I'm still, I'm after all of these years, I'm 37 years old. I'm still learning how to drink, man. My wife, she hates it when I drink because I don't know how to like sip
You don't.
and
We we were, we were there for the birthday. We know
I,
how it went. Like it
it is what it is, bro. I don't know what you want me to
was
tell you.
great times. Great
I don't
times.
know how to sip and enjoy a drink. Everything is a guggle, a guggle. See, I'm fucked up
Hey,
already.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Everything is a guzzle with me, Mm. Mm. But anyway, before I get it too ahead of myself, uh, 2024 was some year, bro. Um, a lot of ups and downs, not just for myself, man, for a lot of people around us. Uh, had some, got to witness firsthand a lot of achievements and downfalls for a lot of people. Um, and I'm just grateful to God that I was able to experience a lot of the stuff that I was able to experience. Life is crazy, man. Life is just fucking
Bro.
wild, bro. And I'm talking about stuff from like things in my career, things in my personal life, things involving me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? And nothing bad when it comes to the wife, man. I'm very grateful for my wife, man. And let me tell you something. Having a good partner in life, having a right partner in life, that shit means everything. That
Unmatched,
shit
bro.
means that shit
Unmatched.
means everything, bro. Just to give you a quick example, we had um we had plans to be with family yesterday to bring in the new year. Um and we had made these plans not too not too recently, but that was the goal. The goal was to go down, hang out, at my dad's spot. We had some family drive in um from some ways away. And everybody was looking forward to it. I was kind of looking forward to it myself. And it just so happened that listen, in my line of work, for those of you who don't know, or for those of you who do know, the experience, man. I have one of those jobs where you could find out at the very last minute that, listen, man, you're not going home. You're gonna have to stay for a whole nother shift. And listen, I've been doing this long enough, man. I've been doing this for like 15 joints, man. So I'm used to it. But once I got that notice that yesterday, my plans weren't going to go accordingly, I hit up the wife, man, and I told her that we was gonna have to audible tonight, and things weren't gonna go as planned. I called the family and I broke the news to them, and you know, it was it was to be expected. But anyway, I say that to say this, man. I called the wife and I broke the news to her. This was like maybe early afternoonish that I kind of told her what was going on. Yo, by the time I came home, and I got home, I want to say like around between 9 and 10 o'clock at night.
Mhm.
Man, the spread of food that my wife made in the manner of which I told her that, that we weren't going to be with family. Bro, my wife had made steaks, baked macaroni and cheese, chicken wings, fresh brownies, uh, some spinach dip. She went and got a whole bunch of stuff for us and for me and the kids to enjoy, like when I got home. And let me tell you something, man. For those of y'all women that don't understand, and I'm gonna say this bluntly, because I really don't know any other way to say it. Uh 98% of men will stay home and come home to you every day if you do these two key things. And again, this is not a children's show, so children should not be listening to this. But if you keep a man's stomach full and his nuts empty, you ain't got to worry about nothing, cuz
He ain't going nowhere.
he ain't going nowhere. Because he ain't gonna have time to go nowhere. And I'm telling you that straight up and down, like 6 o'clock. You keep that brother fed, you keep his ball sack dry, and you don't stress him out. Everything should take care of itself.
Yeah.
And I'm being 100% honest. Now, I'm not gonna say. I just want to put this proclaimer or disclaimer on it. I don't want to say that there's not dudes out there who don't deserve it and who will still fuck up the bag, because you got those.
Hmm.
You got those dudes out there that will still not, they don't deserve that shit.
Yeah.
But usually those dudes, they'll show you that before you get too deeply involved in a relationship with them. But anyway, I say that to say, man, having a good partner in this life, that shit ain't easy, cuz.
We got two of the best. I'll tell you that much. Like
Okay, right.
we've had off this past time since Christmas till now, and it's just been great, man. Like we haven't had to do create like, oh, let's go here. No, just enjoying each other's company and being together,
Right, right, right,
having that
right,
time together, unmatched,
right.
bro. Unmatched.
Ain't nothing like it, bro. It ain't nothing like it, man. Yeah, man. Life is just fucking. It's just fucking crazy, bro. All the people that have, are not here anymore. If you listening to this, man, and you've lost somebody within, the past year, my heart goes out to you. They are most definitely in a much better place. Uh, this world is kind of losing it. you know,
It's
this
all
world
over the
is
place, bro.
this world
I
is
feel like every day, if you watch the news, some crazy shit's popping off here, there, wherever. Like, and it sucks to say, like, yo, just stay in your lane and just stay with the ones that you love and worry about them as
yeah,
opposed to,
but the
you
crazy
know,
shit, man. Even with people staying in their lane, like it's people that are getting caught out there in some wild shit, man. Like
sure.
you had the lady who got set on fire on the train. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is wild.
Yeah, man.
That shit is crazy.
That's
That shit is crazy.
like you don't know what to have to look out for, or
Right, right.
you could just be going on to the fucking grocery store. Like, you don't know if the big man upstairs calls your number, it's time to go home.
Only
Not
thing
to
I
get like
ask.
super morbid on our fucking 50th.
Right, right,
So
right, right, right. Listen, God, the only thing I ask God is if it's my time and it's time for my ticket to get punched, please let that shit be quick. I don't want to fucking,
Word.
you know what I'm saying? Get kidnapped by a fucking bushel of homeless people and get fucking sodomized until I die and shit. No, I don't need all of that. God, just kill me. Just you know what I'm saying? I don't need to fucking get kidnapped by a fucking terrorist
The
group
underground mole
organization.
people.
Yeah, I don't need to be traveling in fucking ISIS. They need to have me on cutting my fingers off every day of the week. No, just fucking kill me. Why? I don't, God, all right. Just if you're gonna call me home, just take me. I don't need to suffer. Please. Don't have me laid up in
I
the
don't need the
hospital.
cinematic version. Just take me home, bro.
No,
I'm ready to
no.
go.
I don't need to go out like Jenny and Forrest Gump. Just take me. Just take me. I don't want to suffer.
I am not Liam Neeson. I will not
Come
fight.
on, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't need all that shit, bro. I don't need all that shit. Yo, bro, I'm gonna charge you with this, bro. If I'm laid up in the hospital and they talking about, yeah, it's over for you, man. And it's you got 9 months, you're gonna be laid up in here in the hospital, and it's gonna be insufferable. I'm asking you right now, bro, on the show, just fucking when you come to visit me, just take a pillow and just end it, man. Just
Me out,
end
bro.
it. Just help me out, man. Just end it. Just please. Please, man.
You give me the sign. You give me the hey.
Yo, listen, man. Just or anybody. If it's not also anybody, man, because I know my wife ain't gonna do it, man. Because she's not gonna do it, bro. I have no confidence, man. I get it, but any of my true friends out there, please, man, just 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 take me out.
I'll get everybody out the room. Hey, come on. Let's go get some stuff.
Well, you know. Anyway,
We
um,
actually we had to go see my brother-in-law over at the hospital. He's having a little medical thing. But I'll
damn,
be
bro, you could have told me that before I started getting so fucking.
but no. Like he's
Oh,
doing better. Like um it was just funny because I like to bring humor to all situations. Like him and I would joke around. We're always cracking jokes on each other.
mhm.
And we stopped at the gift shop before we went up to the room. And I go to wifey, I was like, hey, we should get some balloons and bring them up.
Mhm.
So we found welcome or congratulations, big sister.
That's hilarious.
And it's a girl. Big, bright pink balloons. We we walk into the room. He's like, "You're a fucking asshole," but he was smiling. He was laughing. I was like, "That's why I did."
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
See, but you know what? You need that, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's a saying, man. Sometimes you gotta laugh to stop from crying, bro.
Right.
For real. Sometimes you gotta laugh to stop from crying because, believe it or not, whether you go to work or whether you're around a group of people every day, sometimes there are people that are going through shit, man, and you have no idea what they're going through.
Yeah.
You just have no idea what they're going through. And I'm not gonna say any names or give any personal details, man. You know how many people that you probably work with every day that are coming home from a domestic situation that is unbearable? I'm talking about you might be working with women that are coming from a house where her husband might be beating her ass every day and she going to work with a smile on her face and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
You might be going to work with a person who are kids are going through shit that are ungodly. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody's on the verge of losing a parent or who's on the verge of financial collapse, you know? And that's why you just kind of you gotta if you're not gonna treat people well, because that's a kind of a big charge, man. If you're not gonna go out and try to make people's life better, you got to make sure that you're not being a liability or a detriment to people. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
100%. I
Just
would
stay
agree
out,
with that.
just stay out the way.
Mhm.
That's it, man. Yo, just stay out the way, bro. Sometimes that's all it takes. Like, don't be the reason that people are having a bad day.
You don't have to try to be the hero. Like, you don't have to do all that. Sometimes it's okay to just shut the fuck up
That's
and
it.
be on the side. That's it. It don't mean worse or better. Sometimes that is what's needed at the moment.
That's it, man. That's it. You see, I'm trying to balance out. You saw I just drink some water, right?
I saw you. I saw you.
Because
You're
because
doing all
believe it
right.
or not, because believe it or not, like I filled that half of this cup with vodka, and I'm
Mhm.
already, I don't drink, so my tolerance is low. I'm already like, I'm already feeling it. Pause. Like I'm
That's
already
the
like,
best. When you get the drunken phone calls, hey,
I don't know what
those.
the fuck that means, but
Well,
yeah.
the last time you got drunk, I got a phone call at about 11:30 of you just
I don't know
laughing.
what you're talking about. That's a lie. But you know what the fuck you talking about. But anyway, I don't get drunk, bro. I
No,
don't get drunk. I get nice. I get
gotcha.
nice, bro. But
Speaking of that, our Buffalo Bills,
yo, shout out to the Buffalo Bills. Yo, if you notice, the chain is not here.
that's
Chain is
right.
not. So I loaned the chain out to a young fan who went to the the demolish fest this past Sunday,
Nice.
right? I've known this kid I've known this kid for years, man. Shout out to young Cam, man. He his father's a Jets fan and Cam is a Bills fan. I've been telling his father for years. There's a reason for that. I's his daddy. Nah, man, but listen, bro, listen. That game on Sunday, uh,
That was an ass whooping, is what they call that. They said, hey, listen here, little boy. We're gonna beat that ass right now.
listen, it's kind of senseless for us to talk about it because to say that that was a surprise would be kind of stupid
Right. Yeah.
because we knew what was going to happen. We
Mhm.
knew what was going to happen. Listen, the playoff pictures for the most part set. I know there are a few teams that are like in the hunt. Like this weekend is really important for like certain teams that are gonna make the playoffs. I know for the AFC side, the NFC side, I'm not 100% sure, but I know the guarantees for the AFC. Obviously, the Chiefs got the first seed. We locked up the second seed. You got the Ravens going in. You got the Steelers going in. You got the Texans going in, and those wild card spots are kind of like up for grabs. I know in the last few, this
Like
last
we could either play the Bengals, the Dolphins, or the Broncos, all depending on what happens on Sunday.
I don't. Listen. I'm going to say it here on the show. I don't want to play the Bengals because we've always had trouble with the
We
Bengals. I
always
don't know
had, yep,
what the
I
fuck
agree.
it is with the
Yep.
Bengals, but we've always had trouble with them. Um,
Give me the Dolphins all day. They don't scare me at all. And the
I wouldn't
Broncos
mind.
either.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing the Broncos. I wouldn't mind playing the
Their
Broncos at
defense is
all.
good, but the way Josh is playing, Bo Nix
Right,
can't keep up with that pace.
right. I know Josh is probably going to start this weekend. He'll probably play a few snaps,
Mhm.
and that'll be it. I am perfectly fine with this Sunday when we go up against the Patriots. We're out in New England. I'm perfectly fine with them just playing all the third stringers like as if
Yep.
it was a preseason game. I don't want to see James Cook out there. I don't want to see Amari Cooper out there. I don't want to see Keon Coleman out there.
Take Dawkins and Brown, take them off
Dawkins,
the
Brown,
line. I don't
take
want to
them
see
all
you out
out.
there.
Take them all
Go
out.
go sit on the bench, chill, relax. We'll
I
see.
wouldn't give a fuck if we lost 88-7. I
Yep.
wouldn't care. let all of the starters just chill out. Defense too, because I think
Yep.
especially our defense, we kind of been like decimated with injuries,
Mhm.
over the years. So I really want to see us chill out.
Yeah.
You know, uh, we are lining up for one hell of a playoff run, bro.
Does it make you nervous or anxious inside as a Bills fan when you hear Bills are Super Bowl favorites?
I hate that. I hate it. I hate it because I don't think we do well when we are looked at as a front runner. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not think that we do well when we're looked at as like a top tier team. And I know that that sounds kind of crazy, especially seeing as how um, we're in second place.
Mhm.
Uh, because I feel like that's too much to live up to. I feel like we're too blue collar for us to be like considered like one of the top teams,
Mhm.
if that makes sense. I don't know, man. I don't know. And I feel like we can match up easily against any team. I would rather not go against the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes, I would rather see them very late. I don't want to see them early at
Right.
all.
Right. And
But we could see them as early as next round.
right.
Like it could be very well. All right, they're coming up to play you guys up in Buffalo.
I mean, if we do play the Ravens, I would love for them to come out to see us as
Yeah.
opposed to us going to Baltimore. But
The only person, the only other team that we'd have to go see, everybody else has to come to us. Kansas City's the only team we'd have to go out and play there.
and I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about going out to Kansas City. Uh if you look at their record, what are they, 15-1?
Yep.
We're the only team that beat them.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't beat them by a fucking field goal either.
No,
We
we
didn't
we
beat
beat
them
that ass. Yeah.
we didn't beat them by happenstance. Josh Allen showed why. And I want to say this, and I've kind of been feeling this way for the past 3 weeks or so. Like they've been talking about this MVP race between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson for weeks now on end. And I just want to make this point. Lamar Jackson has won the MVP for 2 years in a row, right?
Mhm.
And Josh Allen has, in those past few years, has at least been in that conversation as far as the MVP.
There was one year where he beat him statistically, and Lamar still won
And he still won it.
hmm
As a Bills fan, I'm going to say this. Would I like to see Josh win the MVP? Okay, sure. But I'm not hard pressed for him to win the fucking MVP if we lose in the playoffs. I'm just I don't give two shits about the MVP. And if you go back in this show, I said the same thing about Aaron Judge this past
Yep,
year with the
you did.
Yankees.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? I'm not all for personal award accolades. I'm really not. I'm really not. I get it. I get all that comes with being labeled the MVP. But look at Lamar Jackson. He's won the MVP 2 years in a row, and he doesn't have any fucking hardware other than that to show anything for it.
He hasn't
You
even
know what
been
I'm
to the
saying?
Super Bowl yet.
He hasn't even been to the Super Bowl. So what good does that do for a Ravens fan? Like, do Ravens fan go around saying, "Oh, we got an MVP quarterback"? I'm sure that they, at the end of the day, they don't really care about their quarterback being an MVP quarterback because they don't have a Super Bowl for him to show about it.
Right.
And as a Bills fan, I know this might sound a little controversial. If the Bills win the Super Bowl, especially this year, this is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. If the Bills win the Super Bowl this year, and I'm putting this on tape. If the Bills win the Super Bowl this year, I'm not gonna watch football the same for the rest of my life. I'm being honest with you,
So,
bro.
how so?
I'm not gonna watch Super Bowl for the same for the I don't know if I've mentioned this on the show before. Of course, I've always been a Yankees fan.
Mhm.
I've seen the Yankees win championships. So if I never see them win another championship, I'll be okay. As far as basketball goes, I've always been a fan of Shaq and wherever he's going. I've seen Shaq win championships. When I was a Laker fan, I was the most annoying Laker fan. When he was on the Heat, I was the most annoying Heat fan. Then after that, I kind of tapered off because I was like, all right, how much am I going to fucking root for the Suns? How much am I going to root for him on the Cavaliers and the Celtics? At that point, I was kind of like, all right, big fella, it's time for you to just retire. I'm done. I'm done
Like,
watching.
still, I can't buy
Right,
a
right,
jersey.
right, right. And even with the NBA now, it's so hard to watch basketball because this shit is
It's
so bad.
when
It's
was
so
when was the
bad.
last time you actually sat down and watched a full NBA game?
I couldn't even. To be honest with you, when probably when the Heat beat the Mavericks in that year that Shaq was on the team, that was probably the last year that I really watched a full basketball game, and that shit was so long ago. That was like 2005. You're talking
Like
about over 20
one,
years that I've watched like a full basketball game.
the last one I watched to like completion was what the last time the um the Warriors won the championship when they beat LeBron. That what was it, that KD year?
Right.
I think that was the last time because those games were so good. I couldn't, I could not watch it. You know what I mean? Like it, it was must see. And since then, that was the last time I watched the full game.
Oh man, you want to know why I'm laughing? I'm sitting here, I'm reading the fucking alcohol value on this effing vodka. So I'm like, yo, why is this shit hitting me so fast? Like I'm sitting here bugging out. I'm like, yo, like this is like the third time in a row that I'm looking at it. And I'm like, yo, nah, there's something. There must be extra alcohol in this shit, bro, because I'm feeling this shit so fast. It's like, all right. But anyway, back to the but back to what we were saying. So as far as the Bills go, right? If I know, I'm gonna let you know now. If you're around me when it happens, if the Bills win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be very emotional, man. I am. I am. I'm gonna be very, very emotional. And then shout out to our Buffalo Bills chat that me and you are in. Shout out to my boy Spinner, man. My boy K Spinner. He was on the show earlier this year. And shout out to my man Jimmy, Jimmy A, Jimmy Andino. You know what I'm saying? We got our little Bills chat going, man, and we've been going through it this year, man.
Yeah, man.
We've been going through it. We've been fighting. Motherfuckers been opening the fucking Frank stand, throwing SMDs around all year. Especially between Spinner and Jimmy, man. They've been fucking arguing like
Like
crazy.
that's a regular Tuesday morning in the Bills group chat.
I just finished the first cup. Trying to debate whether or not I should do another cup. Hold on, let me drink some water, bro.
Have some water, have some water. I'll throw this out to you. The college football games, a lot of these bowl games, they don't mean shit. And you got players opting out, already hitting the transfer portal. And the bowl season hasn't, like, the season hasn't officially finished. They're already hitting the transfer portal, saying they're going somewhere else. Like, what happened to the loyalty, maybe in the college level? Or is it a loyalty thing? Is it an NIL thing? Like, how do you make that better without it just being like, oh, well, I'm gonna go to Miami for one semester and I'm going to go there. I'm going to play there for this year. And then next year I'm going to Bama and then I'm going to finish at Georgia and then I'm going to the league. Like,
Let me ask you a question. How long you been working at your job?
I've been at my job for over 10 years,
If they
15.
had another job doing exactly what you did that offered 2.5 times more in the salary, would you leave your job?
Hell yeah, I would.
And the reason I ask you that is to say this. Once money got involved in college football, there's no more loyalty. That's just what it is, man. Once you start talking dollars and cents, especially when you're talking about the game of football, when your career can end like that,
Mhm.
that shit goes
And
out the
you're
window.
what, 17 years old,
That
going to
shit
these
goes out
colleges?
the window. When you 17 years old and you playing football and your mother's been working at fucking Waffle House doing 13-hour shifts a day just to make it, that loyalty goes out the window. I'm sorry.
You
That
could get
loyalty is
6.5 right now, going straight to Alabama. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
life
I'm
changing.
sorry, coach. I'm sorry, coach. Yeah, I love you. I appreciate everything that you've done for me, but I'm gonna go over here to make sure that my mother ain't gotta never work again. That's just what
At
it is,
that,
bro.
even if I don't get to the NFL, I'm set.
Come on. All right, I'm gonna do one more cup and that's it. And you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna do another cup, and I want to talk about something that's kind of been on my mind heavy for the past week or so. I think that's enough ice. I'm not gonna go too crazy on the drink because I promised my wife that I wouldn't. She kind of gave me that look like, "Yo, I kind of want your attention when you're done doing the show." So I said,
All right, I got
"I know what that means." She want that. She want that attention. Read between the lines. Yo, bro, I just bought this bottle and it's already like almost done.
that's wild.
Yeah, it's some juicy juice. All right, take another little. What if we on Club Shay Shay? You know how fucking Shannon Sharps has everybody drinking that. I don't know what the fuck it is that they drink, but
You
mm,
got fancy ass glasses and shit.
we ain't got that. We got red cups, and you over there drinking Angry Orchard. So this has kind of been on my mind a lot lately, and I just want to make this point. We ain't got to stay on it too long. Shout out to Travis Hunter and all of his accomplishments. The young brother just won the Heisman Trophy, and I'm very much looking forward to the career that he's going to have in the NFL. I'm not sure what team that he's going to go to. Um, I'm not sure, what his career is looking like, but I think his ceiling is so high. Yo, the brother is so talented, man, and I'm so happy and proud for the young brother that's out there doing his thing, and it's a great thing to watch him work, man, and I'm wishing all the best for him. And what I'm about to say isn't even too much based towards him,
Mhm.
but it's based towards these clout chases that just keep coming online and saying shit about him and his girl and all of this other shit. I'm gonna say this right now, bro. I think that shit is whack. I think that shit is whack, bro. All of these people who are coming out here and coming after him about his girl and all this other stuff. I'm not gonna say that y'all are wrong. First and foremost, I'm not gonna say that y'all are wrong. But if you coming out here and you going on YouTube and you on TikTok and you on Instagram and Twitter and all of this shit and you making these public videos about posting shit about his girl and all this, I'm gonna say this, bro. You still talking about a young man, right? First and foremost. And even if you feel like you doing him justice, send that shit to his personal inbox, man.
Right. You don't got
Don't
to put
have
it on blast.
you
Pull
don't
him to
gotta
the
put that
side.
shit on
Young
blast.
buck, come here. You
Right.
know?
Send that
Yeah.
motherfucker a DM. Send that motherfucker, if you know him personally, send him a text message. Send that motherfucker an email. Send him something, man. But don't be out here doing that. And the reason I said it to say this, and again, I'm not defending the young lady or whatever, all of the other shit, because I don't pay attention to all of that. I don't.
Mhm.
The reason I'm saying that is because it is. These kids, because that's what they are. They're kids. They're grown kids. They're in their young adulthood. Because God forbid one of these young kids unalive themselves or some shit like that, or they crash out or something crazy. Then you know what the narrative is gonna be? Oh man, they face so much pressure from the media and
Too
social
much
media,
too
and
soon.
yeah,
You
it's
know,
too much
like
too
yeah.
soon, and
Mhm.
and all this other shit. And that's the reason why I say that. Again, I don't know this young lady. I don't know all of the shit that she's into. But again, if you want to say something to this dude and about his personal life, send that shit to his personal inbox or send that shit to his personal message or email or something like that. Or go to Colorado University email website and find out his student email and send him a fucking email through that shit. Stop posting this stuff. You see him Bow Wow going on what's the name online making video, like cut that shit out, bro. That shit is corny. That shit is corny, bro.
Especially from somebody like Bow Wow. Like
Yeah.
you should stay quiet and like right off into the sunset. You know what I mean? Like be
Even if
chill.
you had the best, right? Even if you had the best advice, I'm not telling you not to give the brother no advice. I'm not saying that, but it's a way. It's a way to do it. Like, I'm just putting it out there. Let's say I see you fucking out there wilding out. I'm not gonna use you and a wifey, obviously. Let's
Right.
say I see you out there wilding out with a joint or something like that. I'm not gonna fucking make a video and post that shit to Twitter or YouTube or some shit like that and just say, "Yo, I'm trying to look out for you." Nah, you're not trying to look out for me. You just clout chasing. That's what you're doing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You just clout chasing.
100%.
Stop, man. Stop that. I don't like that clout chasing shit, man. And also, all of these people that's out there that got something to say, I would love to dive into your mama's personal history or your girl's personal history and see what see what kind of shit she been up to.
Right. What is it?
Listen,
Don't
let's be for real, bro.
don't throw rocks at a glass house.
Listen, bro. Some of you dudes out there sending these videos trying to give Travis Hunter some advice, and you don't know how your mother was keeping your lights on.
And also, I feel like sometimes those videos come in jealousy as well.
Of
Like,
course they do.
oh, you know, I could have been there, but I made this decision. But this young guy, he's got to change what he's doing because I could have been that. Nah, man, you could have,
Listen, bro.
but
We
you not.
listen. Every dude that I've known, myself included, at some point in their life was with a girl that was a pop, straight up.
Mhm.
At some point, hopefully it's early on in your life, so you learn your lesson.
Right. You learn your lesson. Hmm.
But at some point, you were with a chick that was out there in these streets. And again, hopefully you learn that shit early on in the game. I learned my lesson. So I know you learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson. Yep.
Listen, now, unfortunately, it's some brothers out here that they got with some joints that was for the streets, and they never learned their lesson, and they wound up marrying them, or they wound up having kids by them, and they in a
Yeah.
fucked up situation, and that's unfortunate. But there's nothing you can do about it. You kind of just gotta let them, live their life, man.
Yeah.
Listen, every dude, I'm gonna put it like this: every dude, like I said, has been with a chick that was in these streets. And if you're a dude right now listening to this, if you listening to the words coming out of my mouth, and you saying to yourself, "Man, I think he is bugging, man. I ain't never been with a chick that was a hoe," and you with a girl right now, She's probably a hoe.
Damn. God damn.
Yo, listen, bro. And I'm saying it out of love, man. If you with a chick right now and you think that I'm bugging out, and I'm like, yo, man, I ain't never been with a chick I was too smart for that, bro. Right now, hey, listen,
She's a hustler, baby.
listen, listen, bro. I don't know what you want me to tell you, Pop. She ain't yours. It's just your turn, brother.
Damn.
And yo, believe it or not, that's not
Damn,
the
that was deep. That was
that's
deep, bro.
that's not
That
even
was
the
deep.
yo. That's not even the vodka talking. That's some. I'm being dead ass serious, bro. And ladies too,
What was it?
they know the
What's
shit
that
too.
again? Say it again. Say it again.
Which one?
The line. The line.
What? That it's not yours. It's just your turn.
Yep. There it is.
Yo, listen, that goes for men and women. Women, they know too. Shit. Women know better than men sometimes. Some of these women, they be giving their all, and they don't realize that they're just giving their all to the wrong brother. Telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. And it's foul. It's fucking foul. Mm. Let me bring up this other shit while I'm at it. Because I saw something the other day. I hope it comes through on. Hold on. Let me turn it down. It's a video that I saw on YouTube, and the title was "Yo, Unc, it's time to let it go." Hold on. I hope it come through clear. Can Can you see this brother's hair?
Yep.
You
We
saw this video. You
yep.
saw you matter of, you know what's funny? I know you sent it
Yep.
in the group chat, but I had seen it a few days prior to you sending it, right? So I want to let this play out a few more times, right? Say Uncle's time to let it go. Cause this dude it looked like somebody just took a fucking marker and drew that dude's hair on his head, right? And when I saw that video, I was at work and I asked a female coworker of mine this very scenario. I said, yo, I want to ask you something. If you had a homegirl, right, that knew you were single, and she said to you, listen, I got a dude that I want to hook you up with. He got a well-paying job. He got a nice house. He don't got no kids. Very good dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Mhm.
give you his number. I would love to hook y'all up on a date. You call this brother, y'all talking, y'all having nice conversation, and y'all talking for about a month or so. And you say, fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna go on a date with this dude.
Mhm.
And y'all meet up at the restaurant, right? And ladies, listen to this, man. Y'all meet up at the restaurant and you sit down at the table, and this brother right here is sitting across from you. Okay, ladies, I want y'all to think about that. You sit at the
Take a good
table,
look. Take a good look.
take a good look, and this brother right here greets you at the table. How you doing? Yeah, I'm Jermaine. Give you a hug, right? Now, ladies, I want you to think about your
I'm
reaction.
Jermaine. All right.
I don't know. That's the best name I could come up with at the moment. Now, I asked her this,
My bad.
right? I asked her what would she do in that scenario if she met a brother and he looked like that. Bro, she lost her mind. I don't know. There's no way. There's no way I'd fucking leave. I'd leave. I'd be out of there. I wouldn't even give him the time of day and all of this shit, right? Oh, the
Mhm.
whole rigmarole, bro. She even called a
Right.
homegirl on the phone, and the homegirl said the same thing that she would leave and all of this other shit. Cool, right? Cool. But I asked them, I asked
Mhm.
both of them. I asked a few women because they all had the same reaction. So I'm like, so you wouldn't sit, you already have been talking to this dude for about a month, right?
Mhm.
I had intimate conversations. You knew that you already
Also,
wanted to,
okay, so just to clear up the scenario, they had only
right?
been talking through text. They
No,
haven't
they
seen
spoke on
each
the
other.
phone. They spoke on the phone.
They spoke on the phone. Okay, but
Spoke on the
no
phone.
pictures were
No
exchanged.
pictures were
Okay, perfect.
exchanged. The only thing that she got from her homegirl is, he had a good job and all this other shit. She spoke to him on the
Mhm.
phone. She knew what he did for a living, all this other stuff. But you had never seen him physically. It
Gotcha.
happens. You know what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
happens that you go,
Right.
whatever, right? And none of the females that I talked to in this scenario would give this motherfucker the time of day. And again, cool. But my question to them was this: you mean to tell me you was feeling him in the sense that you was talking to him enough that you knew that he was a good-hearted dude. He had a great career and all of this other shit. You even wanted to give him so much of the time of day that you wanted to meet him in person. And you
Right.
sat down and he had this shit drawn on his head, which is it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But you mean to tell me you wouldn't even give him enough time to explain as to why he did that? Or see if you could, I don't know, maybe convince him to not do that shit anymore, right? And all of them said the same thing. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking all the time to do to that shit, right?
Fair. Fair.
Here's my problem with it.
Hmm.
You know how many women are out here giving dudes the time of day that don't look like that, that it takes for them years to find out that this motherfucker ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
This
a
is true.
dude out there that don't draw that shit on his head, that have got a head that don't look like he fucking endorsed by Sharpie. That it takes you 10 years to find out, God damn, I done invested my time into the wrong fucking dude. You never know. What if you would have sat down with this motherfucker on a date for that first time, and after about 30 minutes, you ask him, just saying, can I ask you a question? What's with the what's with the
Why
get up?
the fuck are you doing that?
Right. And I'm just saying, what if the brother goes, well, I think it look good. You don't think it look good? And your response would obviously be, yeah, baby, I don't that's not a good look.
Yeah. You
And
can be honest right there.
to be
You
honest,
know?
and you never know. What if, just what if, his response to that is, well, you know what? I'll never do it again. I thought it looked good.
Right.
I thought that, I thought I was out here
Sharp.
looking sharp. I thought I was out here looking, looking like a joint. You never know. Because I'll tell you one thing. You know how many women are out here with these fucking hairdos that, come on, bro. You know how many uh women are out here with eyebrows that are made up by fucking marker, and no dude is like, yo, listen, bitch, you look crazy. Okay? You shaved your eyebrows off just to fucking draw on your
Your
fucking
face
eyebrows.
should not look like the McDonald's logo.
Come on,
It
bro.
shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Come on, man. Come on. You know fucking women walking out with 20 pounds of makeup on their face, and dudes are not saying nothing. You think that shit looks cute? It doesn't. It doesn't. And you know what? I'm gonna hit I'm gonna hit all the boxes here because I don't want anyone to feel left out.
Do it.
Okay. White women especially, chill out on the makeup. Chill, bro. Chill. Chill out on the makeup. Y'all don't need to go that fucking hard. Okay,
I mean, you
chill.
know,
All right, Spanish women. I love you. Spanish women out there that are shaving their eyebrows off and fucking drawing eyebrows on. Chill, bro. That
be
ain't the
easy,
fucking
B.
move.
Be easy.
Chill. And listen, for those of y'all that have those fucking Spanish female relatives from South America that are getting those gold caps on their teeth, tell them to chill that shit out, bro, because that shit ain't cute. I don't know who told y'all that shit was cute, but that shit ain't cute. Y'all need to chill out. I don't know
I
who.
feel like that's like a heritage thing though. Like that's I don't know. Like I know certain places in South America have that. Like it's I don't know, like
Right, right,
whatever it is, it's like a
right,
family thing.
right. You need to cut that shit out. Okay? More fucking 4'11", 4'7" Ecuadorian women I see. They got the fucking gold teeth and all that shit. Listen, let's chill out on that. Maybe. Okay? Stop. That shit is not cute. All right. And again, I said I'm gonna check all the boxes here.
Check them all.
I'm
New
gonna check
year,
all
new you, let it all out.
I'm gonna check all the boxes here, bro. My black women. This fucking platinum blonde hair that y'all are walking around with, chill the fuck out, bro. Chill out, man. Hey, listen. I love
Say it
my
loud,
black
say it
sisters.
proud.
Listen. I love my black sisters, my black queen. My mother's black. My sister's black. My daughter's black. All right. Stop it with the fucking blonde hair already. Somebody had to tell you. I'm sorry. Please stop. Stop it. Okay.
Wait, it's not 1997 Lil Kim with the bleached blonde hair?
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Black women with the blonde hair. Do you know what you look like? Do you want to know what you look like to everyone else? You look like this dude. Okay? That's what you look like to everyone else. Stop it. Stop it. Please stop it. And listen, I'm gonna be honest, you could use any other fucking color. You could use burgundy, you could use purple, use fucking lucky charm green. I don't care. But this blonde hair, please stop it. Please.
Chill,
Okay? And
chill.
that was all of the boxes. I listen, I don't know enough Asian women that know what fucking things that they do. I don't. But white, Spanish, and black women, that's please stop. Please stop. And I gave all of you you know,
Helpful hints for the new year.
let me see men. Yeah, men, maybe listen, let's do men too, because I don't want to sit on
Yeah,
picking
we
on
don't want
anybody.
to
Yeah,
stop on.
men.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, stop doing that shit though, too, bro.
yeah.
Stop doing this shit, bro. Stop doing this
Don't
shit,
do that
man.
shit. Let it go.
Don't do that shit.
Don't
Let it
be
go.
Carlos Boozer.
Let it go, man.
Don't
Look,
do it.
look, 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 look. Let me show y'all something. Y'all see my hair? All right. You see what the fuck is going on with my hair? My shit looks like the Batman signal right now. What? All right. Or my coworker that I showed that video, she was talking about the McDonald's symbol. That shit too, right? You see that? Picture me going to the barber shop and spending $35 to $40 on a fucking haircut to cut this. Why? Why
Please.
am I do that?
Right.
Bro, I got a pair of clippers upstairs. I just fucking take all of this shit down myself, man. Go on Amazon, go to your local hair supply store, and just get your own clippers, brother. If your shit is looking like mine, hold on. Hold on. See this? I look like Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon 1. All right. If your shit looks like Danny Glover's head in Lethal Weapon 1, it's over. It's over. It's over, Rover.
Stop doing it to yourself, B. Let it go.
Stop. Stop it. Yo, O's. Oh shit, I fucked up. O's. Let them know, man. Even you, remember you you not too long ago you had the fucking
Wait, well, hold on. You 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 hating on my long hair that I had?
bro, hold on.
I was gonna bring it back, bro. I was gonna bring it back.
Bro, not too long ago you had the it wasn't even a man bun. You had the sprout, the water sprout, whatever you want to call it. And you know what you said, and I commended you for it. You said, "Yeah, nah, it's over." I said, "Nah, it's over."
I did.
Fellas, that's for you, man. All right, get y'all shit together, bro. And dudes, stop wearing these tight clothes. Stop, bro. Unless, listen,
Hey, if you in our group, you know who you are.
who in our group wear tight clothes? I don't know. Listen, if I know them
He
and
be
I ain't
wearing mediums. You know who it is.
who, you gotta let me know who, either on the show or off. Because if I know and I haven't roasted their ass for it, that means that I don't know.
It's one of our boys, bro. That's one of our boys.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me later then, man, because I don't know. I don't know who the fuck it is. It is what it is. Um, yeah, man, brother. And then, listen, unless hold on, I got to do the Drewski shit. Unless you play for that team and y'all, y'all wear those fucking tight clothes. It's all good. It's a fashion thing. It's all good.
Right.
But yeah, that's it, man. Listen, bro, this is episode 50. I'm feeling good, man. I'm not too fucked up, man. Even though I'm like,
Do we got any questions this week? Coming into the new year?
yeah, we do. We do got some questions. What's our time mark? Just so I know. So I don't want to fucking go. I don't want to go too crazy. I'm getting
We're at
hungry.
about 45 minutes right now.
I am about 45 minutes. I'm getting hungry, bro.
About to Uber Eats some shit down to the studios.
No, I still got some fucking some leftovers. Um, you got some ox. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. Oxtails, some good oxtails, bro. Oh my god. Have you ever
Bro,
had oxtails?
I have. I'm not a huge fan.
That means you've never had
Wifey,
good
wifey
oxtails.
loves them. Wifey loves them, but
You never
for
had
me,
good
I'm not
oxtails,
a
bro.
not a huge fan. I've had it before, but I'm not a huge fan.
Yo, next time the wife makes some oxtails, man, I gotta get you some. Yo, bro, oxtails are so fucking good. Yo, oxtails are so good that there's a dude online, Let's Barbecue, that will ship you oxtails for like 2 pounds of oxtails, and he'll ship them to you for like $275. That's how good they are.
That's crazy.
That people will pay that much money to get them shipped to you. I mean, oxtails are expensive as fuck. Don't get me wrong,
Right.
but man, it's so fucking good, bro. So the right good ones. Good ones are good. I've had some bad ones, but yeah, I might fucking go upstairs after we finish with this and might
Man,
buzz.
so wifey threw down for Christmas. We had the panini,
Oh man.
bro. She made the panini and then she did her loaded baked potato casserole. Bro, the way I could have slept all weekend after eating all that, because I piled my plate high. Like I was okay. It's Christmas Eve, like let's go. And I could have slept all weekend.
Oh my god, bro.
And then she made a little mojo
Fucking drool.
too with it. It came out absolutely delicious, bro.
Mojo's the shit, bro. Do you know that?
Shout out to Bree because Bree started. She brought it up, and yeah,
Yo, I don't know if I said this before on the show. Before my wife, I didn't eat pork like that. Before my wife, I did not like really indulge in pork, bro. I was on my fake ass uh pro black anti pork shit. I was like, I don't eat that fucking swine, that fucking white man devil meat. I don't eat that shit. Fuck that shit, bro. I don't eat that. I don't eat no pork. And she was like, "Man, Jim, I'm gonna make some pork. I don't eat that. Don't bring that pork in my house. We're not eating that. If you gonna be with me, we're not gonna eat no pork. That shit is the devil." And she made that paneer, bro. And I was in the room, and I said, "You made that."
let me just try a piece.
I said, You made that devil meat in my oven. Let me get a piece of that. Let me see what that shit is.
Let me just let me just try it real quick.
Let me have a little piece of that just to see what that devil meat tastes like. It's the devil. Man, I ate that motherfucking paneer, bro. And it was over. It was over.
Hey, Benin,
Oh,
the day of is delicious. Two
oh
days
my
later, when
God.
all that flavor just
Oh man, listen. I know my brother Damon Weldon. Shout out to my brother, man. Him and Benny, man, they gonna listen to this shit. Because they Israelites, man. They don't eat pork. They don't eat pork. And every time he see me eating some bacon or something, he always hit me with that. Yo, man, I don't know how you eat that pork, man. That shit is that shit is filth, man. How you be eating that pork, man? And I'll be like, yo, I was like you too, brother. I wasn't eating no pork either, but this bacon is let me tell you something, bro. Bacon is how do you not eat bacon, man?
it's so good. Like you can't just have a burger without bacon. Like it's not a burger.
And then I'll be lying to his kids. I'll be lying to his kids and telling him that he be at work eating bacon. Oh shit.
That's fucked up.
I'll be lying to his guy. I'm like, yo, your pops be at work eating BLTs, right? They be like, damn, BLTs at work? Like, nah, don't be listening to he be lying.
I got him a bacon, egg, and cheese every morning on my way in.
Mm. All right. Questions. You said we got questions, right? Hold on. Yo, you see how much I've been fucking
Nice.
let me finish this cup.
It is 50, man. We gotta celebrate.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That's all right. That's all right. I got a washing machine. It's all good. I'm gonna put some more ice. This is it, bro. This is gonna be the last cup that I pour. Then we'll get into some questions. Again, shout out to Effin, man.
Didn't
Shout out
he
to
have
Effin.
another vodka brand or
Oh, 50?
50? Yeah.
No. If you on your computer, can you pull up what brand of vodka did 50 Cent endorse? And I'm filling up like half a cup. I didn't pour that much on the camera just now, but off camera, I'm, you know, filling up these cups quite decently.
Yeah, effing vodka is his.
That's his, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shout out to 50, man. Yo, before I get into questions, shout out to Uncle Murder. He just dropped this morning. He dropped the 2024 year. Every year Every year I wait for fucking Uncle Murder's yearly wrap up, bro. It is a yearly staple. I'm gonna post it, and we're gonna post it too when we post. We're gonna add the link to the show when we post it. Every year I wait for Uncle Murder's wrap up, bro. I feel like my year is not complete until I hear Uncle Murder's wrap up. It's not, man. I don't give a fuck about. Let me not say that because I don't want to be rude to my wife. I put it up there with Christmas gifts, Christmas dinner, New Year's, and celebrating it with the family. Every year, I put Uncle Murder's yearly wrap up there at the top of the list of the things that I'm waiting for, bro. For real, man. And and another thing about Uncle Murder, man, every year when he drops a song, he always say it's gonna be the last one that he does, and then the next year he does another one.
Next year, he's got another one coming right up
Next
behind it.
year he got another one
That's
coming out.
hilarious.
Uh, mm. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hmm. Uh, all right. First question. Damn, these are like personal questions. These are real, like personal questions that I guess both of us can answer.
Yeah.
Um, have you ever faced an ethical dilemma at work, and what did you do? Um, yes, especially in my within my line of work in law enforcement, I have been faced with ethical dilemmas before. Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you, working in law enforcement, um, when it comes to ethical dilemmas, if you're not true to yourself, the job becomes very difficult. The job becomes very, very difficult. Like if you are not one who uh you don't allow the job to become who you are, because I will admit, I think that there are a lot of people that have that happen to them. Um, you can't, but you can't allow what you do to become your identity, and I think that comes with every profession, not just involved with what I do. If you allow what you do to become who you are, you're going to be faced with things, and you're not going to be able to live with yourself. To be honest with you, you're not going to be able to live with yourself.
It's going to be very
Uh,
difficult.
it's going to be very difficult. But as far as like ethical things, when it comes to things like being by the book and what they are, and you're talking about your paycheck, then you kind of have to do it. Like, for example, if you work at McDonald's and somebody orders a Big Mac, you know, the Big Mac calls for a sesame seed bun with a burger, with sauce, pickles, onions, and whatever the fuck else comes with it. You can, as a McDonald's employee, can't say, you know what? When I like fucking Big Macs, I don't like pickles on it, so I'm just not gonna put pickles on it. Nah, you can't fucking do that because then you know what McDonald's is gonna say? You're fucking fired. Get out
Right.
of here.
Right.
Go work for fucking Burger King or fucking Wendy's or some shit like that. And then Wendy's and Burger King gonna fire you too because you want to do shit your way.
Right.
You there for a paycheck, man.
Just do your job.
Just fucking do your
Like you
job.
said, it only gets harder when you fuck around and do stupid shit.
That's it, man. And you want to know something? You know why people go to McDonald's? Because of the way that they have the ingredients. And the only reason people get encountered with law enforcement 9 out of the 10 times they do is because they did some shit that was involved for them to fucking get involved with them. That's it.
Mhm.
I didn't fucking wake up, get out of bed, and say, let me go fuck with Joe Schmo today. No, that's not how it. That's not how it works.
Right.
Not how it works. Um, Next question. Or did you want to answer? Did you have anything
No, no,
else
no.
you want
I agree with you. Like that's just the
to?
harder you make it on yourself by doing stupid shit that's not ethical to what you're supposed to be
100%.
doing.
Right.
Like it's just it makes your everyday more stressful for no reason.
100%. All right, next question. What is one mistake you made early in life that taught you a valuable lesson? Uh, Honestly, probably trusting the wrong people. Trusting the wrong people, man. Um, and when I say trusting the wrong people, I mean, but like being in like at a younger age, saying shit that I really thought to people who then in turn went and said it to the people that they weren't supposed to say it to. That kind of taught me early on in life you can't trust people. You can't trust everybody with information.
Mhm.
You really and truly can't, man. You can't trust everybody with information, and you can't fault them for being that way. You can't fault them for being untrustworthy. You can't fault somebody for being untrustworthy with information because you should have known better than to not have trusted them with that information.
Right. It's true.
Uh, Next question. Have you ever felt imposter syndrome and how do you deal with it? Honestly, no, I have never felt with imposter. Me personally, I've never dealt with imposter syndrome because I've I've always either made sure I've always stayed true to myself or like have been
So in
unapologetically
imposter syndrome, just to clarify, is
right,
you trying to be somebody else, right? Like you
right, right.
not being true to
You try to fit into the narrative.
right. I would say for me, no. I've never had that to where I'm trying to be this cookie cutter of a person to fit this mold. Like I've tried to be true to who I am. I mean, like to go back to the question before, like that's something you learn earlier in life. Like, yeah, some people it takes a little bit longer to understand and figure out, but just be you. Like, stop trying to be who society wants you to be or who you think this group wants you to be because that way you'll fit in more. Like, you'll just understand when you're true to who you are and the person you are inside, it's all easy at that point.
Mhm. 100. I agree. All right. Next question. If you could rewrite one moment in your life, would you? Um, yeah, I would. And you know what? I was just talking to. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to blow up his spot, just in case he's listening to this with the wife or some shit like that. I'm not all for getting somebody in trouble. So I was talking to somebody in a conversation recently, and we were talking about shit back in high school. And I'm only going to use myself. I'm not going to use anybody else. For the most part, when I look at my life when I was younger, like I'm gonna say always. That shit sounds crazy. Like once in a blue, when I think about my high school life, I think about all of the. I'm trying to label this correctly. The quote unquote things that could have happened.
Right.
And for those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. I'm talking about the possibility the possibilities, you know. If I could rewrite history, I think I would go back just for the sake of, how can I put this? Just for the sake of um storytelling, if that makes sense. Just for the sake of storytelling, would I have changed those situations? Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I would have. Like, I'm just gonna say, prom night, I would have changed that scenario. When I went on my senior trip, I would have changed that scenario. I wouldn't have been as much of an upstanding guy as I was in those situations.
I could agree with that. I could agree
Okay.
with the statement.
Okay.
I see where you're going with it.
And I say this to say this. I don't say that in perspective is like I hope that would have changed the trajectory of my life because I'm
No, I
overly
want to be right here where I'm at
right,
right. Yes.
right. But we only say that in an instant. And listen, don't fucking try to judge me, okay? Because you know damn well if you're listening to this, there was one moment in your life where you say to yourself, you know what? I should have just fucking did that. Whatever it is.
Yep.
Whatever it is. You know, I should have just, you know what? You know what? I should have, because why the fuck not? Right?
Right.
Why not? I should have just did it. And in those few scenarios that I'm talking about, I should have just fucking, why not? I almost fucked up and said names just now.
Next
Actually,
question. Next question. Next question.
next question. Let's go to the next question. I feel like when I get too deep involved with these fucking questions, that's when I start getting. What's your guilty pleasure that might surprise your listeners? The fuck kind of question is that? You know, I'm gonna start asking these fucking people.
What
What
the
you like?
fuck you mean, man? Like guilty pleasure, like something you enjoy, whether it's food, music, whatever, entertainment that I guess other
What the
people
fuck can
do.
I say? Like, like, what am I gonna say that's shocking? Fucking jerking off. Like, what guy doesn't fucking jerk off? Like, what the fuck is? What is? How do you
Oh,
answer
you're
that
thinking
question?
like actual pleasure.
Whatever pleasure. What other kind of pleasure is there? What is your guilty pleasure? I don't know. I would say,
Mine, mine,
yeah,
I
go
would
ahead.
say is I could get down to some like boy band music, like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, like I will sing it out, dance it out, like I'm all in. I don't know why, but it's a guilty pleasure.
You gay, bro. Your guilty pleasure is you're gay. That's it, America. Also, gay pleasure, guilty pleasure. I'm secretly gay. Oh shit, man.
Oh shit.
Oh man,
Oh
it's all good,
shit.
bro. It's all good, man. It's all good. I don't know. I don't know. That's a wild fucking question. Like, what in today's age is anything really like a fucking guilty? Like, is anything a guilty pleasure? You got men that are dressing up like women. And again,
Yeah, like
nothing.
that's
Hey,
a
listen,
everyday
listen,
thing now on
listen.
the street.
So what the fuck is it like that's can legitimately believe? Yeah. What can you legitimately say that's a guilty pleasure? Um, at least one that I'm willing to admit. I don't know, because to be honest with you, I don't have anything that's like a secret that I do. 'Cause anything that I do is like, fuck it, this is what I do and that's it. Um, yo, have you ever eaten anything while you were sitting on the toilet taking a shit?
Yeah, of course.
I guess that could be one. Killed two birds with one stone. I don't know. I don't fucking know. That's a fucking dumb question. And you know what's a dumb question for me because I don't have anything that I hide from people.
Right.
Uh, Here's the next question. If you could, oh, I want you to answer this question first.
Okay.
If you could ask your younger self one question, what would it be?
Shit. Damn, that's a good one. I would have asked myself, what did I really want to be at that age? Like, what was my realist ambition that wasn't like fucking being a pro wrestler? Like, what did I want to be?
You don't know what you wanted to be when you were younger?
Like, I knew what I wanted to be. Like, it was always stupid shit, but like deep down inside, what was the real, you know what I mean? Like, as a kid, you wanted to be certain things. Like, I know I had a bunch of different ideas growing up, but like, what was the real, true number one? You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think the one question that I would have asked myself when I was younger was, how did I really feel about my parents separating? That's probably because I never really, I gave that any thought, if that makes any sense. And my
Hmm.
parents separated when I was, shit, probably most certainly gonna get this wrong. I was probably maybe like 3 or 4 when my parents separated, and then I started having to go like spend weekends with my dad and all that other shit. And uh, I never really processed it, if that makes any sense, because at that point in my life, I thought that was just what life was. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I never really I never really knew that there was any other way to live than Saturday and Sunday go to my father's house and then Monday through Friday be with my mom and then shit like that. So I guess that would probably be like the only thing that I would ask myself, like, how do you really feel about what's going on right now? I don't know. I don't know. Uh,
It's a good one though.
let's see. Did I ask this one? If you could live one day as someone else, who would it be and why? Did I ask that?
I don't think you did.
Okay. Well, if you could live one day as someone else, who would it be and why? I really don't envy anyone, to be honest with you. But if I could say, you know what, I'm gonna live one day as this person, it would probably be, damn, I'm kind of tossed up between Donald Trump and like one of those Saudi princes. You know what? I would be like one of those Saudi princes, bro. If I could live one day as somebody else, because those dudes, they probably live like 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 one of those Saudi princes could probably call up Jay-Z and be like, I'll give you $1 trillion, but I want Beyonce to dance butt naked in my bedroom. And fucking Jay-Z would be like, all right, cool. She'll be right over. You know what I'm saying? Because they have
And
that
a
much
chair.
fucking facts. Because they have that much fucking money, you
Right.
know. But other than that, I don't fucking really care to live like nobody else because I don't want anybody else's problem.
Right. For me, I would say if anything, it would be like a certain player in a certain sports moment, like being Derek Jeter the night you win the World Series.
Hmm.
Like that whole day, that whole 24 where he wins the World Series, goes out partying, does whatever he does, like that day. I'll take a day like that.
Yo, imagine Derek Jeter's mental Rolodex of all of the chicks that he's been with in his life.
That's what I'm saying. And on the night you win the World Series, like you don't think it's like beer pong. Just
Bro, bro. Damn, damn, son.
for him.
Next question. What's something you're currently struggling with but are hesitating to admit publicly? Why the fuck would I come in on the show and
Right. Nice try.
the fuck is wrong with you? Wait till I fucking finish the show. I'm gonna ask this, but I'm like, why the fuck would you ask me that? Tell me to answer that shit on the show. But you know what? This is episode number 50, so I'm gonna go for the gusto. But now I really got to think about something. What's something you're currently struggling with, but hesitant to admit publicly? Um, all right, you know what I'm gonna go with right now? Probably getting my weight back down again. Over the past, I'm gonna say 4 months, I've lost 45 pounds. I got down to 298 from 345. I made it myself. I got it all the way back down to 298, bro. And 2 nights
You were
ago,
pause looking good, bro. Like it
oh, thank you,
was,
bro. Thank
you
you,
know,
man. Thank you, bro. And 2 nights ago, I stepped back on the scale and I was 307, and I felt like I was clutching my pearls, bro. I was like, the fuck is, yeah, yeah,
bro,
bro.
look at me.
Yo, just earlier, me and the wife were laying on the couch watching TV, and she fucking grabbed my chest, and she had a whole titty in her hand. I was like, "Hey, what the fuck you doing, motherfucker?" I was like, "Yo, cut that shit
Buy
out."
me a drink first.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? That shit ain't cool. But probably yeah, and I think it's mostly because I kind of got comfortable, and
The
I
holiday
started. Yeah, it's the
season,
holiday season, and
the
then
high,
she's
the that first little hibernation where
yeah, man.
football season ends, you're home, you get to just relax.
Not trying to
I get
show
that.
off, not trying to show off, but I kind of do want to. I got to get back at it, man, because I'm fucking slipping, bro. I got to get my shit back up, man. See that shit right there, bro? See the
Be
fucking
careful, Arthur. Be careful back there.
careful, son. You see that fucking 8-inch python right there, bro? Yeah, for you motherfuckers out there trying to test me, I'll fuck you up though. Fucking push your shit back, cuz. Let's see. What about you, bro? Anything that you're willing to admit on the show you've been struggling with? What is it, bro? Are your finances fucked up? Are you suffering from erectile dysfunction?
I don't really know. Like,
Is
I
the
don't really
wifey in the
have
bedroom talking about, hey, babe, it happens to everyone?
it happens to everybody. It's all right. Nah, I don't really have anything
Hmm.
or anything that I'm willing to admit.
It's episode 50, bro. You gotta open up. Pause. Uh oh, 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 oh. All right, this is the last question. Have you ever had to end a friendship or relationship for your own personal growth? And the answer is yes. Um, the most significant one I can think of is the relationship that I had right before my wife. I was in a relationship with somebody who, oh my God, the relationship was beyond toxic. Just anything and everything that you could picture wrong with a relationship. That's exactly what was wrong with it. Uh, we had no business being in a relationship with each other, but of course, we tried to make it work and work things out and all that other shit. And it was never going to work. It was never, ever, 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 ever going to work. It got to a point where, um, I found myself trying to, validate my existence in her. Then it turned to her trying to validate her existence in me. I was using her as a crutch. She was using me as a crutch. And we were just so fucking, we were so like volatile and venomous to each other in so many fucking ways, man. It was getting to a point where she was trying to use other guys to, you know, make me feel a certain way and fuck me over. And, I was doing the same thing with her. And it was just bad, man. And it lasted like 2+ years, bro, that I fucking was doing that shit, man. Until this shit is gonna sound mad like anticlimactic, and I'm not trying to sound romantic, I promise you. But it was until I met my wife now, who was kind of like that ray of sunshine and all of that shit going on. And I was like, yo, I think this is really what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I met my wife at the time, like with me and my previous girlfriend at the time were like, we were done. We were fucking, we were done.
I'm just going through the motions at that point.
Just going through emotions.
Yep.
And, I remember when me and my wife started like really dating, and, she being my previous girlfriend kind of like reached out to me, and she was like, there's no way that you fell in love with this woman this fast and you fell in love with her this hard, like this fast. You had to have been talking to her while me and you were dating. And I said, no, that wasn't the fucking case. It just so happens that she's not a crazy bitch. Like,
It's fair. It's very fair.
she's not mentally fucking insane and has more fucking baggage than JFK's lost and found, you know? Um, yeah, that's it, bro. How about you, man?
So what was the whole question again?
Have you ever had to end a friendship or relationship for your own personal growth?
So I would say yes. Yes, of course. Like there's been friendships and relationships that you've had to end because it's just not
Mm,
the direction you're going. Like
mm.
that person was with you for this amount of time because your rocket's going further up and theirs ain't going where yours going. So
Right.
you gotta cut that. And I've had those situations. I've had the situations where maybe it wasn't cutting friendships, but it was learning to set boundaries in other friendships.
Hmm.
Like if that makes sense, like stop being the pushover or the, yeah, whatever you need, I got you, like stop being
Right.
not the over guy, but just set the boundaries where they're supposed to be.
Right.
And that was something I had to learn. It took a while, but you know, it's something you've had, well, at least for me, had to physically like work towards.
Right.
Because it's very easy for me to be like, yeah, like helping hand, whatever. But then there's people who take advantage of that, and it sucks.
Makes sense, bro. Yeah, I think that's about it, man. I'm getting that fucking wrap it up signal from upstairs, man. Like,
Gotcha.
I don't know if you hear that shit in the background.
No,
Um,
I don't hear it.
it's fucking music blaring in the background like I'm at a award ceremony. Uh, it's late at night. My wife wants my attention, and little does she know she about to get all this motherfucker.
So, with that being said, the Sports Frenzy Pod on Twitter, the Sports Frenzy Podcast on Instagram, OTBS
I didn't
on
give you the wise
Facebook.
words.
Oh, give it
But
to
listen,
pause. Give it to us. Let us know the wise words of the week.
hey yo, I'm gonna keep it simple, and it kind of goes along to what I just said at the end. My wise words of the week: get in them guts and bust nuts. That's it, cuz. That's it, cuz.
And with that being said, that is our episode for this evening. We thank you guys for listening. Thank you for celebrating 50 with us. Let's keep it going, and we will catch you next week.
I'm gonna
Peace.
come.